Hey guys, welcome to another exciting 4-part series from Crunch Time Coaching. Break their serve, break their spirit.
Do you wish you could return serve like the greatest players of all time?
Do you wish you could just find a break in those crucial moments when you need to stay alive in a set?
But no matter how hard you try, you might have what we call return leaks, Matt. These are inefficient moves that people are doing that's causing them to do what?
When you float the ball to the guy at the net and your doubles partner gets tattooed.
Or maybe you're playing singles and someone busts a kick serve at you and you just hit a feeble return and they just clean it up with a forehand winner. Well, you know what we did? We got hundreds of emails, and the biggest challenge people have in returning serve is the kick serve.
That's why we've got this 4-part video series called Break Their Serve, Break Their Spirit. Today we've got video 1 for you all about returning the kick serve, and we're going to highlight 2 different popular methods we call the Roger and the Rafa.
And in video 2, we're actually going to teach you 3 plays that you can run to systematically break that sick kick serve.
And in video 3, we're going to get more technical, really take a deep dive on the technique of the return, specifically analyzing the chip and the rip.
And in video 4, we're going to show you all the return leaks and how to fix them. So if you're ready to go, let's get started. So we're about to hit the courts with this Roger and Rafa play. Helping us out actually in these videos, we have Seth and we have Matt from the Future Tennis family. And we're going to be using Matt as our demo for this Roger and Rafa play.
That's right, we got Seth hitting the big kick serve. So before we go over to the courts, Pete, real briefly, just tell them about the differences between these 2 plays and why we would want to employ them in our own matches.
Well, the Rafa play is important. Both these plays are important. If you're facing someone who's got a sick kick, a serve that you're just not going to get back if you keep staying in the traditional return spot.
At least you won't get it back with anything on the ball.
Right. It just keeps getting flubbed and crushed. And so the Rafa is the first one we're going to look at. And I think this is especially good play if you are a baseliner and you're playing another baseliner and you move to a more defensive position, but you can actually hit some pretty offensive returns.
And now let's talk about the Roger method, which is personally my favorite. I think the best way to approach this is like you're playing a volley.
Yeah, this is a great return. I think everybody wants to have this in their arsenal because you are going to go out there, you are going to play some doubles matches, which just works awesome in doubles.
But an interesting thing is this goes against everyone's basic instinct with the footwork on this return.
Yeah, even Matt, when we showed him the court position is huge. A lot of people are not comfortable going over there. They're worried about getting burned, or they don't think that they can make the return in the spot. They feel vulnerable, but you're actually putting the returner in a pretty tough situation mentally, and you're really forcing them to hit a different spot that they don't like to hit. Plus, you're able to cut off angles, get returns at the feet, and really start the point on offense if you can get this return back right.
Yeah, I think people underestimate the effect you can have on a server just from court positioning alone. So let's hit the courts and see how this played out.
You basically have 2 choices.
I guess.
You want to guess, Matt?
2 choices of Roger or Rafa.
Roger or Rafa.
Pretty much, right?
That's right. That's very good. Roger or Rafa. So the Roger technique would be to be moving in and take this ball on the rods. Before it gets out of your strike zone.
Likely with like a block volley-like shot.
A block, or if you have really good hands, you could still flatten out that ball.
Super short backswing.
Super short backswing. The other option is to do what you said, the Rafa return, which is to back up, and then you'll get that ball back in play.
Which we did see Roger do a little in Indian Wells.
Yeah.
He copied her.
Now, making this decision, I would rather, there's a couple of things I would look at from my opponent. First of all, I'd ask, well, do they serve and volley? If they're going to serve and volley, backing up in the Rafa position could be dangerous because that ball is going to be in the air a long time. It gives them time to see what's going on, and they could get an easy volley.
But if the opponent never showed you a serve and volley the whole match, try it.
If they don't serve and volley, we're going to have Matt back up and give a Rafa return. So here we go, kick it in, and we'll see Matt back way up here. And look at that.
That's a deep return. That's Floyd Money Mayweather.
that was beautiful the way he just did that. Well, the return for people at home, he hit it deep. Look, Seth's pointing out right there. Deep, heavy spin. That's a really hard shot to deal with. That would be right at someone's backhand. So that was awesome return by Matt there. Great serve by Seth. But what we notice about Seth's serve there is notice how the serve still came to Matt. So when the serve is coming to you, it's like bouncing really high.
Backing up to the fence is all you got to do.
Yeah, because it's allowing the ball to basically hit its peak and then die back down, and then you can swing through your natural swing path. So if you're playing somebody who just has a huge kick and it goes this way, you can go back. But if you're doing that against a really good kick server, so back up, and now Seth, see if you can hit one into the fence. So now we see Matt Fee's backed way up, but we got a big angle. Look at that. He misses this by an inch, but you can see how far Matt had to run. He's not going to hit many good returns there.
That serve was a little long, so not exactly Matt's fault there.
No, it's certainly not Matt's fault.
But that's a good example of what can happen.
Exactly. It's showing the angle.
So let's see when a really good server can take you off the court with the high kick into the fence, and Matt's employing the Rafa.
Yeah, he's in the Rafa.
What's going to happen?
Yep. So let's take a look at this. There you go. Oh
my. Well, when that happens, Matt, he just made you collide in the fence. The people at home, they missed it. You went out of the camera because he literally put you in the fence. Now, luckily, most people don't hit a kick that good.
Yeah, but there certainly are some club players out there, Matt, who can get that ball off the court like that. So what we would do in that case, if they can hit it into the blue of the court here, we're on this green court, if they can hit it into the blue, I'm gonna have to have a lot of respect for that. I can't do my Rafa return. That's what I'd rather do, but I'm gonna move up. And I'm going to get right in this area, right before the 10 under line. That's still too far back, Matt. I think you need to be right here.
And how early is he there, though? Is he split stepping into here?
Well, I think he starts here. If it's a really good kick serve, it all depends, again, on how much angle they have. The more angle they have and the higher it kicks early, if they're hitting it shorter in the box, typically that ball is going to go off the court when the server can hit it shorter in the box. So that's why you need to be playing up on these serves. If the ball's bouncing deeper in the box, typically it's going to go more through the court. So these are laying short in the box. What we want is Matt not only be here, but he's going to start to angle himself around like a basketball player, guarding, cutting off the angle. So he's going to be in here. That ball comes. He's going to be split stepping. And right now what we're going to work on is a chip return. He's going to block that return to get it back. So
now, how are we going to figure this all out when the serve's coming? How do you know that it's going to be in the fence or in the side fence?
Well, it's kind of like if you're playing somebody who's got a really good kick serve like this, they're going to want to show it to you a lot. So you're picking this up after a couple of games. You're making this decision after a couple of games, like he's killing me on this, and I'm just going to start cheating in there, and I'll give up some other serves to stop this from happening to me. Okay,
so you really just got to figure out which one are they getting in the box more often. Are they putting you in the fence 5 times in a row, or are they putting you in the back fence?
Exactly.
Okay.
So here we go. Good. Now, we saw there that I think Matt had to take too many steps. He played in closer, but notice where he still is right here. I'd rather you be right here and get your shoulders angled this way, Matt.
So really, now you line up like this when he tosses?
Yeah, no, right away. You
want to show him.
I want to show him this.
You basically want to say, you're almost taunting the opponent, like keep trying.
Yeah, I'm sending him a message by doing this, and I'm also just making life a lot easier on me, because all you're going to have to do is come from here, a little bit of split step forward, use this outside leg, and block across.
Good.
Perfect, perfect. And let's see.
Get it on his backhand.
Yep.
All the way into the corner.
Put it right back in the corner. If Matt can hit that ball a little more out in front, then he's got even better returns. There we go. So he's getting that ball back in play, and that's a great way to diffuse this situation right here.
Awesome. All right, Pete, what are we going to do next? What are we doing?
Well, next is our question of the day. Matt, tell them what happens when they answer our question of the day.
They could win a really cool Nike bag to take with additional, like Federer. You ever seen Federer? He's got 2 bags, right? You ever wonder what's that 2 bags about?
Yeah.
Now you could be the proud owner of a second bag to put all of your accoutrements in.
That's right. So the question of the day is, hey guys, what's the toughest serve for you to return? Is it the kick serve?
Ooh.
Is it the slice serve?
Could be.
Or is it a hard flat serve? If you put your challenge below, what we're going to do is give you some free coaching. We'll be watching your comments like a hawk.
Like a hawk.
And give you some free coaching on that. And look out for video 2. What's going on in video 2, Matt?
In video 2, we're going to talk about the different levels of opponent. We talked about the 3 levels of a kick serve. Next time we'll talk about the 3 levels of an opponent, because you got to size them up as well.
That's right. We'll be back in a couple days with video 2, so be on the lookout.